When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
The word penetrates you.
So we're not Dean Martin, forgive us.
When the moon hits your eye, like a big pizza pie.
That's it. Well, it's been around since the 1920s. Started as a tavern on Kildare and 31st Street. Now, some 80-plus years later, Home Run Inn Pizza has become the #1 seller for frozen pizza in Chicago. And the company's CEO, Joe Perino, joins us this morning. And Joe, you guys were pushed into the frozen pizza business really back in, I guess, over in the 1990s. Tell us a little bit about that decision and how it was made.
Well, actually, the frozen pizzas will go back to the 1950s. My father started making them for a customer out of Peoria. And the customer would come in and say he wanted his pizzas partially baked. And my dad couldn't figure out why. And he finally asked him, and he'd take the partially baked pizza home, and back then put it in his ice box. And he'd wrap it up in aluminum foil. And that was the birth of the frozen pizzas. Unfortunately, we didn't really push that until the 1990s.
How big a business has it become for you? I mean, how big are you now?
Yeah, well, as far as dollar size, because we're a family business.
Well, no, sure, but I mean,
it's frozen is now about 70% of our sales, and restaurants account for the rest. It's really right now the growth of the company. We're in about 20 states. We sell pizzas through Costco in Korea, so it's really amazing to see what's happened, and it's a growing industry right now, and a changing.
Well, your
industry.
dad was the guy that didn't want to really do this because he's old school. Now, old school people, 50, 60, immigrants come over, watch your pennies. We can't take any chances. Right. You tried to talk to your father. You tried to talk him into it. There was many animated discussions, I'm sure.
Yep.
And now I got to believe that, you know, you wish that your father would have been able to experience some of this early
I just had this conversation last night at dinner, and, you know, sometimes in life different things happen. My father passed away when I was 36, and I think when you're 36, you're a little bit more reckless. So risk was
right.
What was that?
You're beating the competition major here. I mean, we're talking about big established companies. So that's what's a great story about this. Okay, the bet was who would take the first bite of the pizza.
Hurt me.
Focus here, focus.
I got to take off.
So we're going to get monster cam.
I love this.
Go ahead, Mike.
Pepperoni in the morning, man. Hello, everybody.
I know, and I am struggling not to. So you know, you're up against major league competition here. How do you deal with that?
First of all, Chicago is the #1 frozen pizza market in the world, and to be the #1 in the #1 market is incredible. Yeah. Nobody has ever done this. You know, simple thing. If you're good to great, we got all the people on the right bus going to the right spots. We went partners with Jay Williams. He's out of a company it's called Power Play. It's a distribution arm of the company. And he's just been phenomenal as far as growing our market sales here. But it's having the best pizza with the best vehicles, distribution systems to the grocery stores, and maintaining people. We have a long history of not laying off people, hiring, and longevity.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it seems to me, too, that when you really think about keeping a business strong and solid as yours is here and spreading it across the country, that certain things have a lot to do with that. I'd imagine Taste of Chicago has a great deal to do with making sure you get that product out. You know, these packages where you can send out Home Run Inn pizzas across the country.
You know, it's basic things. Taste of Chicago. So we have our own demo company that my sister started, and we demo Home Run Inn pizzas. What the basic thing between us is passion.
Sure.
This is what we do. I've been through.
It's not corporate. It's corporate structure type of situation.
I think I'm through 15 or 18 CEOs of our competitors right now. So it's like I grew up in the pizza industry.
How much family? You, your sister, you mentioned?
Yeah, we're part of, it's pretty interesting. We're part of Loyola Family Business Center, and we have 5 family members in the next generation in. My son right now is working outside the company in a retail operation to learn how that side of the business works. You know, we'll see what happens long term with him. But, you know, we're family. That's what we are.
You're also an inspiration. You really are. To everybody who wanted to start a business and grow it.
Good man.
Congratulations on your success, my friend. Joe, thanks so much for stopping by.
All good. Home Run Inn pizza, all good.
All good.
There goes Heggs. I think I'm next.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Mary Kay Klein, the weather.
Bye, Joe.
Make it right.
Don't go.
Thanks, Joe.
Weather. You know, our freezer has a nice little library of flavors of Home Run Inn. Kids love it.
Beautiful.
They just love it, and it's so easy to do.